So, as I was giving one of my office tours, something dawned on me that, there's always been this thing in the past where it was like I was with friends that were my age or younger than me, and I would think, oh, I'm the old man here. I'm the old man. And I realized that even at that time that was because I felt like an old man, because I would get disgruntled really easily. It makes sense. Like an elderly person has medical issues that kind of dictate that in certain circumstances that they're going to be frustrated because you live a long life, and then you feel like you're rewarded with some fucking horrible, warped, fucked up Alzheimer's or you've got the arthritis, and it's like that's how I felt like that. I remember dealing with things in my childhood with conflicts with my mother and myself, where it was just like there was just this fuck it, fuck, and I it was this back and forth battle, and you grow up to realize that people aren't always battling each other like that. So often I would feel this tension inside where I'd be like, oh God, fuck it. And then I'm and it's like I want to get into a conflict with somebody over some frivolous bullshit. And you just get to learn that the world doesn't work that way. And when you're in your 20s, it's like it's further it's harder, and it's much deeper bullshit, and it's much more painful because people in their 20s treat each other like fucking shit, especially in an art college. It's like the perfect place to give each other a bad fucking time, and it just makes sense that there's that deep part of the inner turmoil that I've had. My cat is going fucking psycho. Kitty! The inner turmoil that I've had has created that old man in me, that fuck it. And I've worked hard at getting rid of that and putting that aside and lying that down and making that kind of, killing that old man, really. And I really do feel much younger, especially in the last 2 years, I would say, because the old man has slowly died. I don't feel the tension and the anger and the judgment that I used to feel. I just don't feel it. I notice that when I'm around strangers that I don't feel like, strangers in inconvenient circumstances, I don't feel like, I gotta push them out of the way, or, they'll probably judge me, so I'll just go ahead and judge them, or I don't have time for this. I don't feel that way anymore, and I'm really grateful. I really feel like that's a total plus. Of course it is. I wish I were a little bit more in the moment. I wish I were more. I wish I were a lot more in the moment. I wish I were more easygoing and just, life's an adventure, man. You never know. And that's the thing about, I'll keep going back to the summer of '08. It's like, life is an adventure. And I used to wake up when I was a kid living with my parents. I used to feel like, my God, creativity and writing. And now it's like, I'm 32. I've got all the time in the world. I've got free time. I've got an open office space, sunlight, a beautiful little kitty cat, and all this stuff. And oh my God, my cat's really going bonkers. And I just can't, I can't fathom why that part of me has left. I was at Barnes & Noble.